Okay, let's go explore again then. Yeah, I mean, I think Pokemon gets a lot of flack, you know. But I think there's something to be said that Pokemon did a really good job, not always, but in general of designing their Pokemon.
So one thing about Pokemon...
you get excited for Pokemon.
Pokemon is, I think, designed as a single-player RPG for the most part. I think it's kind of unfortunate that it became competitive in any ways.
Yeah.
Because it's not a good competitive game. Really? There's some, interesting thing... Well, to me, the problem is, there's some interesting things about the competitive scene, but it's not really, based around what are sort of the obvious cool things in game.
Yeah.
It's, based around really stupid things, like the chip damage from Stealth Rock and spikes and whatever, and has these incredibly annoying, standard combinations that you have to either forbid or build the game around.
Uh-huh.
But as it was intended to be a single-player RPG, really.
Yeah. There was some puzzle solving.
Yeah. That was no terrible puzzle, I guess.
Oh, I should feed my Pokemon random stuff.
Okay.
How do I do that?
Give them all...
Crit damage.
Give them... Chuck full berries.
Oh, you already had things. Whoops. Here, you can... Oh, I already ran out. Defense. Sure. Defense. Health. Crit damage. Sure. Alright. I have no idea if there's magic crit. Anyway, sorry, you were saying something and I interrupted you.
Mm-hmm.
This is a dead end.
Okay. You think we should be grinding right now?
No.
Okay.
I don't mind fighting these guys because I think it would be kind of cool to get one of these cool ghost things. Let's use Featherstorm.
Yeah, I think Pokemon is the single player, or the main game is, it's kind of approachable and fun for so many people because it's, inherently unfair in your favor.
Did you see how many crits that cat got?
Yeah, I did. Well, a cat got a lot of crits.
So what do you mean by that it's inherently unfair? Or why do you think that's appealing?
Well, I mean, it's appealing, one, because it's you can plan and get through areas and if you know your opponent's weaknesses. So,
okay.
especially if you think about the traditional gym setup, which is deal with one type at a time.
Yeah.
And so you you often will catch a specific Pokemon in an area to deal with the next gym, and train that one. And also I think that the choice is inherently, or the default choice rather they give you is to allow you to switch out Pokemon
after
every round.
Yeah.
So it's like it was constructed with these unfair advantages
get
to
an
the
egg?
player in mind. A Frosty.
Yeah, you got a ghost.
Okay.
All right, time to name. I'll start.
Okay.
V.
F. T.
Vefty.
Okay.
Done? Or K?
No, we're done.
Okay.
uh,
What does this do? Mannergen, airsicle, defense, slash. Probably just attack, right?
sure.
What do you do? 50. Spectral Flame, it's neutral. Ice Hail is water. Chilling applies chill. What does chill do? 10% mana. Okay. Barrier, shield. So he's also a shieldy guy. I don't think we need this character.
Yeah, probably not. Chill doesn't seem like a amazing step at this point. And in the tradition of resource destroying abilities, probably not ever, really.
Yeah.
I think that's something. So we used to play a bunch of League of Legends, right?
Yeah.
And I used to read a lot of the devlogs about different game mechanics and things. So one of the things they mentioned in that sense is the kind of mana. So originally there was at least one item in the game that drained the enemy's mana per hit at like the very kind of first leg of League of Legends.
Yeah.
I don't remember if it's based off of a Dota item or not, maybe.
Probably.
But basically, the problem with that mechanic is it's no good whatsoever.
Yeah.
And I think even in a PvE environment, it's not really good either. Because it's either like, to make it feel good, you essentially have to have it at a point where it is tipping the scales in battle and like completely locking down the guy that you're targeting.
Yeah.
Because like, otherwise, why would you do it, right?
And it also has to have like a trade-off as well for the person that's doing it, right?
Well, that's the thing, is like, you can make it just like really terrible stat-wise and then have it be a make that person kind of useless if they can't attack very well skill. Yeah. And then you just have your own person being useless because that's the trade-off you have to make if it's that powerful. But it's not even that good in PvE situations. One, because you don't really want fights to be going on long enough that...
Yeah.
Well, you as a player don't want to force a battle of attrition, usually.
Yeah, most of the time.
And really any mechanic that lengthens turn-based battles is not fun.
Right.
Yeah, so either you're making a monster useless and then it's just a chore to continue to fight them, or you're not doing really anything against them, and then your ability's useless.
Yeah, I never played a ton of Magic the Gathering. But there's not a lot of denial in Magic, as you might guess. So like, there's kind of the traditional thing where like you can counter enemy spells, and in that game, monsters count as spells. So like you can counter monster summons as well. there's a fun deck I played around with a lot, which was with like card discard. So I would like force the enemy to discard cards from their hand.
Mm-hmm.
So that was kind of fun. But probably the one of the most prominent ones that I always thought was probably the worst was with land destruction decks. So you would have to place land, and then you would use land as like the resource to play your cards. And so there were cards that would be like, I want like this land that you have over there that goes to the discard pile. But they were always super expensive and like basically garbage. It was funny.
I began with to continue in this direction, especially if it's such a young one.
That's it? Okay. That was a strange one. I think I've seen his mask before. But my memory gets a little foggy when I try to remember something from another century. Might be worth investigating.
Did we know our frog was that old? Is he the clan frog? Oh,
Hey, it's this guy.
Will.
That's the champion monster. I don't think I'm ready for this. I have an idea. I'll stay at a distance to study his behavior.
Okay, Will.
Do you think we're going to beat this guy?
Yeah,
We need a fire guy.
sure.
Hold on.
You should probably start off with a Seculat buff, wouldn't you think?
Sure.
Maybe you could trade in, mental that or something. Doot. You might want to poison him? I guess you could probably do that. With, probably see if he poisons him first.
It's resistant to earth.
Poison. No poison. You gonna try poisoning him?
I think I'd rather just blow him up.
Okay. And for these big fights, I feel like poison is very worthwhile.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage, though.
That's true. Full offense.
That sounds bad.
Oh, that wasn't nearly as bad as it sounded. And he poisoned himself.
And he got poisoned. Nice.
Okay.
Alright, so we did powers. Let's go ahead and do sidekick.
Yeah.
Stack all them buffs. And now hit him with your water.
Yeah.
Fireball.
Yeah. Okay. Attack. Okay.
This guy's so pathetic.
This guy sucks so far.
Oh, okay. So he did reasonable damage
That
to
was
my bird.
okay damage. But,
Let's get Kitty out of here.
Alright.
Kitty knows what's up.
Get that critty kitty.
Pretty Kitty. No reason not to keep fireballing. We are eventually going to run out of mana with him, but
You can just
we're
switch him out.
regenning less mana than we are spending.
Wow. This is one of the
This guy
least
does,
impressive
like-
boss fights so far.
Yeah.
Okay. Just murder him then, I guess.
Okay.
Wow.
Kitty's on it.
Good job, Vince.
I love that's without any of the buffs too. Like all my other guys are all swole because we got all the buffs, and Kitty's just like, nah, I got this. I got my sword.
Blah. That's how I look when I heal myself. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I still have enough mana. Blam.
Yeah, I mean, definitely does good damage.
Ouch! Ouch! Kitty died.
Hey. Oh well.
That's fine. We're gonna win anyway.
Explode him. Good job. Hooray. Got a crit ring.
Wow, you did it!
Wait, what was my voice?
Wow.
What was my voice? It was darker than that, right?
It's like gravelly.
How does that sound?
It's like Frank Miller Batman.
I know. I can't remember how to do that.
Wow, you did it. You're braver than me. I thought I was prepared for it, but once I saw this champion, I felt paralyzed. By the way, did you meet this suspicious person earlier?
You two are still here. Did you find any champion monsters?
Yes. Sagaby just defeated one by herself.
What? You must have confused it with a regular monster. The champion must still be around here somewhere.
What a big-headed guy.
What? Okay.
Sorry, that was bad voice acting.
Anyway, I will go back to the keep, try to find something out about this suspicious person we met. Meet me at the library in the Streaker's stronghold.
Well done, Sagaby. That was your first real challenge. It was?
It was the least impressive boss we fought so far. You're even, like, leveled under him.
Okay, well, I guess that's all we can do here.
We can drop down this hole and get back to the sanctuary.
Let's go back to the sanctuary. And then I guess we'll call it quits for today.
Sure.
Wait, where's the teleporter? Other way.
Sanctuary.
But yeah, I feel like more than anything with Pokemon, they just do a really good job designing how Pokemon look.
Yeah. I mean, that's really the main appeal of Pokemon, is that it's...
They're not always good at it.
Yeah, I was about to say consistent, but it's not completely consistent, but they are, there's a good house style there in general.
Yeah.
And they are very good at making things cute in general, which is good. But I think Pokemon is a nice balance between like sort of cutesy things and like natural things. Whereas like take like Digimon, and not to bag on it too much, but Digimon kind of just does everything to the max.
Yeah.
In design. And there's good designs in Digimon, but it doesn't have as universal an appeal, I think. And it definitely, I mean, based on the, I guess, setting and everything, it probably shouldn't have that natural appeal to the designs. That's a big part of the kind of charisma of each Pokemon, is just that mix of natural and like cute and kind of whimsical stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and kind of just like bog standard monsters is not as exciting.
Yeah.
So that's why Monster Rancher never really.
Yeah, and I mean, if you look at our
appeal.
Look at our monsters, we have Spectral Frog. He's easily the most interesting.
Yeah, and got bird.
Literally just a bird, a cat with a sword.
Okay, cat with a sword. That's fine.
That's fine.
Slime, you know what? Slimes are cute. I like slime.
Slime's fine.
And then just
This is a rock with a flower on it.
rock guy and a
This
Tengu
is
mask.
Yeah, it's not that exciting either. Then we have Worm, Mushroom, Snowman.
Yeah, they could be fun. Guy.
It's literally just a man. Which, I mean, Pokemon did that too.
I mean, Pokemon at least had like weird monster men, and this is just guy.
This is also okay.
But they're just like bog standard, like RPG monsters.
Yeah. It's fine. None of these are interesting.
There's so many items I don't care about.
I don't care.
You can reset skills.
I'll buy a reset skiller.
Oh no.
I'm not gonna buy any of these. I'm gonna sell random stuff.
You got so much garbage, Mark. This is gonna take forever.
I'm not gonna sell anything. Never mind. Okay, I think we're gonna call it quits for now. Yeah.
I think at least one more, right? Well, we're getting something of a story here, and
Yeah.
we did at least get a double jump.
Yeah.
So
And I'm also more excited in that I've come to the realization that I don't need to care about these guys,
Yeah.
and that I can play with the game with
I
these.
don't. You know, I kind of can get into a groove with the combat of this game. I think, like, there is a nice, there is kind of a nice resource management to it, and like ordering attacks and making decisions
Yeah,
in combat, and so that's good.
yeah, I'm a fan.
It's overall we haven't seen too much interesting out of the world yet, but there are interesting elements. This is a nice, you know, I don't hate this like little tower kind of setting.
I think generally the music's good.
Overworld is so far not as exciting.
Oh my god, there's an online arena. That's not a good idea.
Oh gosh. I mean, the keep is kind of the only really interesting part we've been in yet.
I'm just seeing if there's anything interesting here while we were talking.
Alright. Ah, the Infinity Arena. Okay. I wasn't aware that they were keeping score of how we were doing against champion monsters.
Oh, we get scores every time we fight somebody.
Oh, that's right. We get our
Okay.
Yelp review every time we do battle.
That's right. Alright, that's it, guys. Talk to you later.
Bye.